Have a message for your family in this moment?
Peekaboo.
It's okay.
Peekaboo.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I had to make a video covering Katy Perry. She's been going viral so often recently that it was getting pretty difficult to resist at this point. So obviously we're all aware of her going up in this Jeff Bezos rocket for some reason. She's been selected and apparently now she's been labeled as an astronaut. But I was starting to feel like this was old news and I couldn't make a video on this. And then Katie herself handed me a lifeline when I started to see footage of the tour that she's on currently and some of the performances in her shows. There's something, there's something. So I'm going to go for a few clips that I've seen and just take the mick really because it's shocking. So Jeff Bezos sent Katy Perry up in his Blue Origin rocket along with his wife, um, a friend of Oprah's. This was all in the name of like female empowerment. Even though they didn't build or fly the rocket, they sat there and floated around in the air for like an hour or however long they were up there for. So I got nothing against them trying to create stuff for female empowerment, but I didn't really understand what was necessarily inspiring about this. These women are really rich and well off, and they got this given this opportunity. I don't know what Katy Perry did to earn this opportunity to go up into space, other than the fact that she made that ET song kind of on brand for space. I guess that's about it. But that's the only kind of relevancy I can think of her going up in a rocket, other than the fact that she's a name, I guess, that's going to add publicity to this. And she's trying to get back in the limelight. Her new album didn't really do that well, and she's on tour at the moment. So that's it, just a publicity stunt. So they went up into space, had a look at Earth from up there. They were still in the Earth's atmosphere. They weren't actually in outer space, although it looks like it. They're getting labelled like astronauts, which I don't know. I don't know about that one. But still, you know, fair enough. It's a cool experience for them. So I'm happy, as you can see, all the women. Obviously, they're enjoying the experience by having a look out the windows and having a look at the view from up there of Earth and the moon and outer space. And Katie, she's having a look at the view of a camera lens the entire time, staring into it. I mean, this is just attention seeking 101, honestly. The flight up there must have gotten to her head, honestly, because this isn't really normal behavior.
I'm going to be bringing a daisy, a real life daisy from the earth to remind us that, you know, the earth is very precious.
What? What are you waffling about, honestly? Such a deep and spiritual answer. Oh my god, we're all so impressed. Anyway, as for female empowerment, they're literally flying up in the air in a it's a dick. It looks like a dick. So they land and they all do their cheer and kiss the ground because they've left Earth for an entire year apparently. Like, come on, let's not milk this.
Also launching a tour on April 23rd in Mexico, and I'll be on tour for the rest of the year. And I think it would be pretty cool to reveal my set list for that.
And that self-advertisement is a good segue onto the next set of videos that I've seen of Katy Perry. Some of this stuff I'm seeing on her tour is not one of a sane human being, honestly. I'm going to play some of these clips that I've found and just have a laugh. So as you can see here, I'll commentate over some of these videos. This is quite a high budget tour. There's a lot of things going on. You might be thinking like, what's all this for? Like, obviously it's going to be a big production. It's Katy Perry. She's on the last legs of her music career. She's got to go and do something. But then I realized with other videos that this is all just to distract from her actual performance, because when you start to see those videos, you'll realize why there's so much going on around her. I mean, look at this. I've seen quicker arm movement from retired women at a water aerobics class. This is a professional performer who's done it for over a decade. You can't tell me that she isn't just winging this on the spot, because this can't be choreographed or practiced. And of course, like anyone, maybe the self-awareness and embarrassment would kick in. So do what a lot of artists do these days and just shake your ass. If you don't, shake your ass. And that gets a little bit of a cheer from the crowd, and you can see that proud smile that Katy has on her face, and then she ruins it with more dance moves here. Funny thing is, in Hollywood, there's many talented dancers and performers, and Katy's going to be around them all the time. And some you would think be influenced or inspired by them. But actually, she resembles more the people that didn't make it in Hollywood and are now crack addicts dancing in the streets, on drugs in the middle of the afternoon. I've been to LA and I've seen that, and that is what I'm feeling here. I mean, just what's this face? You can't, she can't be sober, surely. Surely she can't be sober. Or like I say, my other theory is maybe an alien did abduct her. If an alien was going to impersonate a human, this is actually what I would imagine it looks like. People who believe in the reptilian conspiracy theory are punching the sky right now because this could be like the best evidence that they've ever found on that topic. Okay, and now in the next clip, you can see here Darth Maul if you bought him from Wish. This is the kind of performance that you'd watch as a kid when your mom tells you, no, we have Star Wars at home, and then puts this on instead of the real thing. Yeah, even now I'm scratching my head as to why Katy Perry was never made an Avenger. I mean, look at these action sequences. Absolutely elite. The people in the crowd, they paid over $300 for a ticket to see a world famous singer, and yet they turn up and then they see the slowest and stiffest action sequence in history. No joke, this genuinely would have been better if they hired the Star Wars kid who went viral 20 years ago. That kid who went viral because people were taking the mick out of his moves. He moved way better than Katy Perry did here. This is a world famous celebrity who's been performing for nearly 20 years, and this kid who went viral on the internet and got ridiculed moves better than her. At this point, I don't think anyone's really going to take her that seriously. She's obviously lost her head. I don't know what's going on with Katy Perry, but Hollywood's a weird place. So we've seen this before. It is what it is. The world will continue to turn. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this situation, I guess. Drop me a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, check out all my other videos, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.